Alright, so as I'm just cleaning up all my tools from doing my KDP, I just wanted to make a video showing all the stuff that I wish I would have known when I did it, and just tips and tricks that I found that made it a lot easier. So, starting with the main thing, the actual seal itself in a 12 valve, the part number is 3937111. And that's what I put in there. But if I were to do it again, I would have spent the extra, what is it? I don't know, 120 bucks or something for the wear sleeve and the wear sleeve seal. Why? Because, well, only if it's after 150,000 miles or so, because it's, no matter what you do, it's going to have a little bit of rubbing on that crankshaft, and it's just, there's nothing wrong with doing it. It's a good idea, and it takes an extra 15 minutes to push that wear sleeve over the crankshaft, and that way you have a nice new sealing surface. But the part number for with the wear sleeve is 382820, and it's 177 bucks. Just the one I got, this part number, the 3971111, is 58 bucks. So it's more, but it's probably worth it. When you get in there, might as well just do it. Another thing I found, yes, it does come with, hold on, let me find it. It does come with this. It tells you how far to go down, what the depth to put the seal at, but it doesn't help you put it in at all. So trying to get that sealed down without the tool, it's practically impossible. If I were to do it again, I definitely would have got the tool. And yeah, it's $100 and some for it anywhere else. But if you go to Amazon, you can get both the tool that presses the wear sleeve on and the tool that it goes around that plastic sleeve so it doesn't bend it, and it pushes it down evenly, and you just tap it with a hammer and put a wood block over it. You can get both of those tools just from Amazon for 28 bucks. So I definitely would have got the tools if I did this again, because trust me, you don't want to do it without the tools. It sucks, and it is really easy to mess up a seal. But yeah, definitely go through Cummins when you get the seals. I actually found them to be the cheapest. If you got the OEM Cummins, is just go straight through Cummins Inc. And the tool, just get an aftermarket one from Amazon. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay, so the seal itself, if you get the ones from Cummins, it has red sealant on it. The red sealant, that means you install it dry. You don't put any thread locker, thread sealant, nothing on it. You just put it in dry, just like that is. If it's bare metal on the outside, on the out edge, then you put thread locker on it. But that would be an aftermarket one, because all the Cummins ones come with that thread sealant already on there. You definitely don't want to put anything on there. And I heard a lot of stuff on what to put on the actual timing cover itself. Best thing I found is this, right? It's the right stuff. It was only 12 bucks at Walmart. Use like half of it. You can use the black stuff, but I've just heard that the right stuff is the best. You put all the bolts, you let it sit there for an hour. Then after an hour, you torque them all down to 18 foot-pounds. And then before starting it, you let it sit for, I think, another 90 minutes. And what else? Okay. So if you're going to take the whole pulley idler off assembly, here, I'll just go show you. That one right there. If you want to take the whole assembly off, is what I did. That bolt right there, you have to have a thin 10mm wrench to get in between it. And yeah, it'll start coming out and block your way, but if you loosen the other two bolts, the whole thing will slowly start working its way out with it as you're taking this one out. That's what I found to be the best working. And taking the fan off, that's one thing that I didn't realize was going to be as hard as it was. And I just so happened to have a 36mm crescent wrench that went exactly over that. And if you try turning it, this is clockwise, so it's righty loosey, lefty tighty to take it off. It will just turn the whole pulley itself. So what I did is I just took a C-clamp and I put it over the pulley on each side of the belt, clamping the belt, holding it in place, and then I got some leverage on it and popped it loose, and then it just unthreads itself and the whole thing comes off as one piece. And the harmonic balancer, that was another struggle. It will just turn the motor. I tried putting it in gear and holding the brake down because my emergency brake doesn't work. It didn't work. It just kept turning the motor. So what I ended up doing was there's a little notch. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little notch on the harmonic balancer. I stuck a screwdriver between there and the belt tensioner, and that seemed to work just fine. So that's what I ended up doing both ways, loosening it and then torquing it back down to 2 foot-pounds on the 4 bolts on the harmonic balancer. They're 15 millimeter. There's 4 of them. And what else? Other than that, I think it was pretty easy going. You want to make sure everything's clean. The front cover bolts are all 18 foot-pounds to torque down. The balancer, like sensor or whatever, the clearance between that, between 49 thousandths and 51 thousandths. And let's see. Yeah, just use that big C-clamp. This is how I just took it and put it over that thing, and it worked good. I think that pretty much covers it. Just make sure it's nice and clean, no dirt getting in there. Cover up your KDP, and good luck. It was a pain for me. I really wished I would have had those tools. It would have made everything 1,000 times easier. But yeah, hope this helps. Thanks.